Hello guys, welcome back to another one in the Beetle, this time at Fuji. Let's hop on board. We qualified in 9th position in this one. 15 lap race. Again, cannot quite remember, it was a while ago now, what the compulsory tyres were or the strategy in this one. We'll keep an eye on it and see how it goes. Again, everyone having a bit of a warm up with the tyres. I always just decide to be nice and easy. Down to 10th position around the first corner, but the important thing is we have survived the first corner. Anything to be had. This is the Fuji short. It is indeed. That wee chicane there. Cut out. I actually enjoy this. The short version. A lot better than having that wee chicane in it. That wee chicane is usually mayhem. And a big bunch of guys in front of us here, in fact going right up the first position, so we're still in the battle for the win as far as I'm concerned. At this point we're in the slipstream of the leader. Any sort of stuff could go down. That looks like a lot of them on the way in the first corner. My goodness, it's a big bunch. Is there any mayhem to go down in this one? Any penalties to be handed out? Not at the moment. They're all driving nice and fair at the moment, but it is only lap 2. Do a sneak up. Again, lovely driving from everybody, all being nice and respectful at the moment, and we're not going anywhere, so we'll take a short shift and go for the fuel save. There's a few riders off, gonna have dirty tyres. There are any penalties handed out for anyone in that? There's not. I'm sneak a nose up the inside, having to leave space for the guys there. Up to 9th at the moment, and trying to sneak ourselves up to 8th, although we're not in the slipstream. And we're getting it back. We'll get that slipstream back. It's back to us at the moment. And it's gone again, and that guy behind us, my goodness, we're going to have to go defensive here, stop this guy wanting to lunge, and that defensive move is going to turn into an all-out attack move. We're not going to go for that, but we had to go defensive, and it's turned out that we've had an attack. We squeeze him to try and put him off there. He's thinking of a lunge in the wrong spot. That would have lost time there for sure. We just about managed to put him off enough to make him back out of it, and we're up to 7th. Mr. VDK Nemzor in front of us, 3 letters in front of his name, an indication of speed. Usually these guys with 3 letters in front of their name are in a team and they've got a bit of speed. And still a lot of pressure behind us there. but no one's doing any ridiculous lunges in those corners. As Mr. VDK drops a wheel on the grass and drops back 2, 3, 4 positions. He's dropped back up into 6th, but the top 5 have now broken away. Will be very, very hard to get back up into that battle. Is anyone coming? He does. He lunges a wild one for us up the inside from a long way back, and again just loses our own wee group more time on the top 5. Although I would imagine that top 5 will need incidents or a lot of battling to go on now up in that top 5 in order to allow us a sniff of it at all. I would imagine our battle is now for the top 6 at the moment. We do have number 1 in the room in front of us, Mr. Folk. Can he possibly help close this gap down? And we've still got a shitload of pressure on the ass area as he throws one. We leave our nose there. And a guy up the inside and a guy on the outside. But again, all 3 of us, very respectable driving there. That was a great bit of driving from everyone involved. Well done, Mr. Fleisch and Mr. Sinrath. Nice driving, gentlemen. And we're down to 9th as one hops into the pits. What are we thinking here? Are we thinking we want to go for a lunge? Do we want to go for a lunge? No, we don't. We're more trying to discourage the guys behind us from having their own lunge at us. And it's worked out as we've survived another corner. 8th place, lap 5 of 15. Struggling big time now on these tyres. Mr. Kuba with a bit of a run on, isn't? Surely not. Surely the guy doesn't want to throw one up there. And we'll get rammed out and off the track. And now 30 tyres sends us out wide in that one, and we're down to 10th. Oh, and again with the 30 tyres, the back end almost going, and we're down to 11th. Make that 12th. How many more want it? Surely we're coming into the pits. We can't stay out on these tyres. We're losing way too much time. And then we'll come. Outstanding work as always from the team. And we're back out on another set of softs. So we've now dropped down to 15th position. We don't want to get involved with this guy. He's got a 5-second penalty. Hopefully he is going to keep his patience. And he does indeed. Let's go for the skip. While we're on our own, down to 12th. A bunch of them in front of us. Let's stay on board here for a while. Mr. Bad Boy. with a 1 second penalty. He's going to have to serve that along here. And another penalty gets us up into the top 10. Do we fancy a 2 for the price of 1 sale? We do fancy a 2 for the price of 1 sale. We stick our nose there. And again, nice clean racing. We've judged our braking area. If you're on the inside and you're going, before that sort of move, you need to be very, very careful and try and hit the apex and leave the guy's space on the outside. That's a couple of times now in this one where we've judged that pretty good. 8th place. Let's continue with a skip. Still hanging on to 8th. Find yourselves in a wee bit of space, but the pressure on the ass area is starting to build. We can only hope that that pressure doesn't result in an explosion in the underpant department, because it can all go so wrong so fast. And again, on with the skip. Lap 10, and there's someone's getting the move done on us around the outside. Are we going to fight this, or are we going to battle? We're scared here. We're thinking if he deliberately just gives us any kind of contact, it allows him to drive off the track and hand us a penalty. So we're back out of that one. And back into the pits again we come. We're out on another set of softs. So perhaps only the soft tire required in this one. Seems like we've done 3 stints on the softs, unless I've not noticed what we started on. 11th position, and still the pressure on the rear is mounting. Mr. VDK Nemzor making the move. Let's continue with that skip yet again. As someone into the pits puts us back up into the top 10. Again, on with the skip. Oh, Mr. VDK out off the track. Will he have 30 tyres now for the next one? He gives it a wee shake to try and get rid of that dirt, and he handles it pretty good. We decide not to go for the lunge there, but back off. Be nice, as always. Although we'll get our nose to the inside now. He is there, but so we'll have to leave that space open. And again, we'll go for a skip. Are we getting the move done now? Is it a top 9? It is indeed. It's a top 9 for us, with 3 to go. On with another skip. Looks like possibly 8th could be the only thing, or the best outcome that we could get in this one. Again, we're going to have to go extra defensive here if we can. And again, we'll go extra defensive. We don't want any crazy lunges. And on with the skip. We're just about in that slipstream. But Mr. Molo making the move. Good pass there, and we immediately get back over behind him to give the guy confidence and trust in us that we're not going to go for a repass on that particular corner. That's a ridiculous corner to try and lunge up the inside of people. It does not end well. And again, the tyres. We're struggling now with the tyres as we go to lose another one. But Mr. Nimzor, you see, as we make our mistake, he must lose the back end. He gets a wee nudge, so it wasn't even himself that lost the back end. He got a wee nudge in the rear end and he drops down. He should have gained the spot there. Instead he drops back a further 2. Clinging on to the top 10 at the moment. Can we bring this home? And again we're having to go defensive there, and we've dropped it out. Oh, we're still on the inside now. We're still there. We should leave our nose there. And we do indeed, but we're down to 11th. And again, going ridiculously defensive. Just not to try to pass the guy in front, but to hold on to our spot. 10th place at the moment. A skip, can we get a lunch? Come on, last lap, son. Surely you'll be having that. And we do indeed. Up we go. And it's 9th position for us at the moment. Oh, there's a bit of bumping and banging going on in the background. Can we hang on to this 9th now? It's been a pretty steady race for us, nothing spectacular, but no huge main incidences. And again we find ourselves in the exact same position as we did the last time, and any kind of contact with Mr. Bad Boy, and if he had drove off the track after the contact, then we'd have received a penalty. But we'll leave our nose there, and we think he's gonna be back up the inside, but he makes the mistake of allowing us to come back across. We just about got in front of him there and managed to defend that stuff extra tight yet again. And it's going to be a 9th position for us in this one. And that was all she wrote. That was a decent drive. Nothing spectacular, but no huge major incidences, losing us a lot of time. Thank you guys, catch you in the next one.